Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just arrived to Kuala Lumpur and I'm headed to go get my bag. It's nearly 9,000 miles. Chi-Town, LA to Hong Kong. And now I'm gonna go get my bags, get a taxi, go to my hotel and let it all soak in. I'm blessed to be here, and this trip is gonna be everything that it's meant to be. Let's go. Are we good now? What's up? What's up, baby? Welcome to Shagbag TV, where we turn lessons into blessings. And today, man, we're gonna go where we left off. And wait, let me do a mic check. We're gonna go where we left off. We were talking about expanding further out of Elgin, Chicago, or wherever you may be. I got people in California, they're trying to get out. Other situation, I got people in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, everywhere. We were talking about the Turkey citizenship play, how if you're like a felon or you got felonies or whatever and you can't get a job and this and that. We discussed that part, right? And then I was talking about how I didn't know about people that play in basketball professionally. They go there and they get paid a lot more. They got a phenomenal league out there. A lot of people go and retire there, and I was inquiring that because my nephew, he's into basketball. So say he wants to retire and he wants to go with a lot of people that, you know, basketball players that are on the same page, same mental. You go to Istanbul. I heard Istanbul was, man, fire. And then we were in this summit. I was talking to Gasto, Celso, my Paraguayans, man, and they was like, come on down, come on down. We got, man, they got so much investment right there. The beauty of it too is that it's the hub, just like Malaysia. We're gonna get to Malaysia, but where you got Argentina, you got Brazil, everything's like 4 hours away. I think, yeah, like 3 or 4 hours away. So you could go to the beach if you want to, and then you could come back to your peace, So it's that place called There, and that's what's up. Like Ascension, there's so much development. There's so much real estate that you could acquire. Be early. You want to be early. You want to set yourself up for generational wealth, right? If you're a visionary, you feel me on this one. Malaysia was amazing. The people are amazing. They didn't even recognize my tattoo. Well, they see my tattoos. They didn't really think much of it, is what I'm trying to say. They treat you like kings and queens. Hi. And you can't pull that American card like, hey, I'm from America. They were like, okay, you're our guest, man. It's all good. It's all love. There's such a diversity. There's different flavors. And the food there is phenomenal. And, I think a lot of it is spicy. So I don't really rock with the spicy hot stuff, but they do got different options for you. And I was rocking with that. I think one of the memorable dishes was the treat, because I'm a fatty. I'm a fatty all day. It was this little ice treat, and I can't think of it at the top of my head. I could look it up. Let me see. Malaysian ice treat. Malaysian ice treat. Ice cream. Okay, so I can't find it right now, but it had like beans in it, right? It had beans in it. Rock with me real quick, man. Don't lose me. It was like a slushy kind of deal. They had different flavors. One looked like piña colada. They had a strawberry one. I ate 2 of those bad boys. Lorene came around. She was like, you want another one? I'm like, hell yeah. What? Come on, you don't gotta ask me twice. I'm a trucker mother lover. Come on. I'm a fighter, but mostly I'm a lover, and I like the ice treats. But anyways, there's something I want to talk to y'all about, man, and I want to get a little bit serious. I mean, the Malaysian trip, it brought another side of my brain out. You know, it really planted the seeds. So that way, and that's what I want to talk about right now, actually. A lot of what I'm doing right now isn't trying to convince anybody. I'm just planting the seeds, right? The real purpose, once a seed is planted in the mind, it's up for you. It's up to you if it grows. I could give the information, I could give the perspective, but I can't grow it for you. You gotta water it, you gotta nurture it, right? Earlier today, I was in the Zoom call with one of my mentors, one of my brothers, man, Deshaun. Hey, shout out to Deshaun, man. And we were talking about roots, business structure, foundations, attacking things from the root, not the surface. Now, for us, it was business, but for you, it could be anything. Let's see. It could be as simple as finding a job, right? But if you're missing a piece, maybe your ID that needs to be updated or something like that. Something that's blocking you and stopping you. Maybe paperwork isn't right. Maybe there's just one small thing you've been avoiding, and because you're not attacking the root, everything else feels blocked. It feels out of reach. The macro, the thing you want to get to, you got to start with the micro. And then Deshaun, he brought up the analogy that stuck with me. There's an elephant tied to a pole with a chain around its foot. The elephant keeps trying to walk forward, but every time it does, the chain pulls it back. Eventually, the elephant stops trying, right? And maybe you might feel the relationship between you and the elephant. One day they remove the chain from the pole, but the chain is still around the elephant's foot. And the elephant never moves, not because it can't, but because it believes it can't. So a lot of this stuff is in believing, right? Because the restraint isn't real anymore, but the mindset is. And a lot of people are living like that elephant, still stopped. And even though the chain isn't attached anymore, that's why you have to keep going in the direction of growth. Even when it feels uncomfortable. I like getting uncomfortable, man. I'm uncomfortable right now. And even when it feels unfamiliar, because sometimes freedom doesn't come from breaking chains. It comes from realizing they're already gone. Now, let's get back to something powerful. You could be a powerful seed, but if you stay planted in bad soil, you won't grow. So sometimes the answer isn't trying harder. It's starting simpler. Fix the root. Change the soil. Start with the foundation. Some of y'all still out there, and I'm not here to judge. I've been there. Y'all still drinking, doing the same things, and not working on your foundation. Your foundation is just going and hanging out, man. Hanging out with people that ain't gonna help you grow. You need to change the soil.